All right, thanks, Allie. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You help pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, B.A. But it's also because of the spacing. I mean, today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever. But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came before them and taking it to another level.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Bulls. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Outside for Butler. Counted from distance.
And when Butler was hitting from deep, everything else opens up. Love seeing him shoot with confidence from him.
Outside Levine. With the drive. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Levine gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
Not just the shooting. I mean, Levine is also willing to burrow himself inside and go to work.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with it. DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. DeRozan outside. Levine passes to Williams. Misses the jumper from the wing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Williams with it. Now guarded by Butler. Williams misses. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Robinson passes to Lowry. He drops it from range.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Three-pointer. The Heat rebound. Adebayo passes to Robinson. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, don't do that to him.
Oh, my goodness.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty. But Zach Levine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star in this league.
And a pass break now for the Bulls. He launches a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Down low. Inside. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. First, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
Now here's DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. Vucevic with it. On the break. Lowry against Williams. Adebayo from long range. Again, the Heat misses.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
To the inside, Williams. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Ball against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And again, the Heat missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Now here's Ball. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck.
Lowry with it. Butler with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. Lowry Lowry, good. Lowry's got 5 points.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
No, just too big of a threat down there. He has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
Here's Levine for 3. Ball passes to Williams. DeRozan outside. 5 on the clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
Butler against Williams. Outside Robinson. Fires from deep. Here's Tucker. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Adebayo, that's good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's Levine, following the bucket by the Heat. DeRozan outside. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Adebayo up top, defended by DeRozan, to the middle. Vucevic with a steal. Levine against Butler. DeRozan, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got his second basket.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
And here's Butler outside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Ball against Adebayo. The kick out to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to DeRozan. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine. And it's Miami with a rebound. Tucker's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And Zach Levine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
White against Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Out to Oladipo. Here's Strus. Just 4 to shoot. They get the rebound. Oladipo on the wing. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Chicago. Morris outside. The 3 is up. The shot by Oladipo, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's White. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And Miami has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Hero finds Oladipo. Miami has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Dedmon. There's the triple. Green with the defensive effort. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Bradley inside, guarded by Morris. White, the pass to Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Finding assists is a skill. And look, White has worked hard to develop that skill. Now, in addition to the open man, that's just natural.
54 seconds left in the first half. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. And so he draws the hand. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's White. There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Outside, Green. White against Oladipo. White can't hit.
Chicago foul. Tony Bradley. That's his first personal foul.
And he makes a first.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game goes on.
And Oladipo drops them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
White against Oladipo. And so it's tied as we head to halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. In the first period, their biggest... And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense and getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Lowry after the basket by Chicago. Here's Oladipo. Outside for Butler. Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lowry, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's LaVine for 3. Here's Williams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Pass to Butler. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and the teams, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Driving inside to the paint. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Heat ball.
Miami trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the triple. Butler's got 9.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. Outside for Butler. Back to Oladipo. For the lead. Pass to Tucker. Lowry with it. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 7 points in the game.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Kicks it to DeRozan. To the inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
A line change here for Miami. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes.
Team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
Outside Robinson. Hero outside. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Now here's Hero. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Dedmon. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of these guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Green up top. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Green. Pass to Bradley. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Green in the post. He's guarded by Hero. And it's Green missing. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Robinson against White. Back to Robinson. Here's Dedmon. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Dedmon. Pass to Hero. This for the tie. The shot, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Bradley. Excellent D there from Hero. Here's Dedmon. He's off on the layup. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bulls out in front, leading by 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out. We see guys trying to force their own agenda.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Sends it home from three-point land.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting. Do your best. And you live with the results.
In for the Heat.
On the wing, Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. Oladipo up top. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Levine with it, guarded by Adebayo. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago on D. 2-point game. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Butler finds Lowry. 5 to shoot. And here's Adebayo. Shot from the wing. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
DeRozan passes to Ball. Williams with it. Checked by Tucker. Outside for Levine. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Well, this is something Butler's been working on, becoming a stronger facility.
The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ball against Lowry. Rebound by the Heat. Oladipo outside. And he lays it up and in.
Oladipo.
And now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Levine. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Oladipo left side. Back to Lowry. 17-foot shot on the way. Off the left rim and out.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
You're exactly right. That's the kind of shot they're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Butler against Ball. Butler passes to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. The 3. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Now Levine. They double team Levine. Over Adebayo. And too long on the shot. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Oladipo on the wing. Tucker inside. Working on Vucevic. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Tucker. This one for 3. And knocks down the 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1.
He doesn't play around. The buck is there for him. He's going to get it.
Now here's Lowry. And here's Butler. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Ball with a steal. Here's DeRozan. Missed it.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career, playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams.
At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Lowry with it. Outside Butler. Down low. Adebayo. Yes!
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Adebayo with the rejection. So a close game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
At the Boston Celtics starting lineup. I'm in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here's Brown. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brown the pass to Horford.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for it with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice job.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates. Capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. Again, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic dishes to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Smart passes to Tatum. Brown outside. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Passes it to Schroeder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. Out to DeRozan. Down low. Williams passes to Ball. Levine wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got 5.
Zach Levine is shot ready. Okay, so in the catch-and-shoot game, hands are up. I'm ready to catch and fire.
Levine against Tatum. Here's Smart. And again, unable to change momentum here. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Lets it fly. Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Well, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Brown outside. Tatum against Williams. Tatum kicks to Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. Second chance effort, and the layup good by Smart.
Well, Marcus Smart has a knack for understanding where missed shots are going to come off, and he's got the vertical to get on the glass. Nice.
Now, here's Ball. Levine for 3. And then Levine with the jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Ball dishes to Levine. Vucevic against Smart, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Levine with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Shot clock at 6. The 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Smart against Levine. Back to Smart. Schroeder outside. Here's Horford. The shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. And Levine, here we go. Here's Williams. Outside DeRozan. Levine passes to Vucevic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Tatum. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Levine kicks to Williams. Outside Levine. Back to Williams. Ball dishes to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 16. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Yeah, I just love seeing it Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Brown outside. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Brown missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Vucevic finds Levine. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Tatum. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Ball, the pass to Levine. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Al Horford.
First team foul. Celtic substitution. Robert
DeRozan against Brown. Williams with the steal. Poked away. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Smart wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
And Levine, here we go. Williams with the block. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Schroeder. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open, so he can spot the open man.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
The Bulls leading by 9. Green with the ball. Pass to Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Richardson outside. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Here's Richardson. He kicks to Cantor. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Bulls ball.
Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. White goes in. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Richardson dishes to Cantor. It's stolen by Green. Taken away by Williams. It's stolen by Green. Ball's knocked loose. Here's White. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the shot. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Enes Kanter. Williams is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Pritchard in at the wide.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Pritchard passes to Hernan Gomez. And it's Bradley with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 12. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. It's Richardson on the wing. DeRozan against Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Here's Williams. The layup missed.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Richardson with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Cantor.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Ball kicks to Levine. Vucevic against Cantor. Levine gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They get it back. Cantor. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williams passes to Cantor. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Nice move. No good. Nice D from Levine. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Levine against Richardson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, you love that Josh Richardson doing some work on the painted area. Go ahead, Josh.
Levine for 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe, and he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Richardson outside. Hernan Gomez against DeRozan. Pritchard passes to Richardson. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Levine. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Celtics, Grant Williams.
So he comes up empty at the line. And there's a whistle. That goes on Hernan Gomez. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
The Bulls leading by 10. Right side, ball. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Celtics.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Williams throws it down.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Pritchard passes to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Levine on the follow. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Richardson for 3, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
When you think of Zach Levine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Richardson outside. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Now, here's ball. On the wing, Levine. He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got White. Derek Jones is out there with Johnson. And it's Green, and it's Bradley in at the 5, roaming the paint. White drives in, and Bradley gets it to go on the assist by White. Bradley's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Chicago. Passes it to Tatum. Over Johnson. Smart against Green. 6 to shoot. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Smart against Green. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 10. And slam dunk by Smart.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
White with it, picked up by Brown. Jones, no one around him. And the Bulls with another miss. Schroeder finds Brown. To the paint, here's Tatum. The shot's good, Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And stolen by Horford. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Smart misses. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Horford and the dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things and that time gets an easy dunk.
Levine with it, now guarded by Schroeder. Vucevic the pass to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Kicks to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the
to the middle.
2 minutes.
Horford no up. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
The Bulls leading by 6. Left side, ball. Vucevic finds Levine. Lays it up and tanks it in. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
The consistency for Zach Levine is a guy who's going to be productive night after night after night.
Brown feeling out of it. Horford in the post. Vucevic defending. Horford gets the bucket.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Levine kicks the ball. And the 3 off target. The 3 from Tatum. It's all in by the Bulls. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Levine, here we go. Celtics trail by 6.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to...
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Set to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The three from Tatum. And no good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Has the ball. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. The open shot by Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here is Williams. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some time.
And Bogdanovich, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it can be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Hunter against DeRozan. Capella with it. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan right side. Wide open. The Bulls with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Just 5 to shoot. Levine finds Vucevic. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Hawks ball.
Here's Atlanta now. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Collins passes to Young. Basket's good.
Trae Young.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Young against Ball.
Lonzo Ball really working on his shot and starting to find the consistency that one would hope for, but it's all the other things he does, the rebounds, the assists, the steals. I mean, he really contributes to all levels of the game.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the 3. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
Here's Levine for 3. Stolen by Collins. And here comes the break. Here's Capella. Chicago grabs the miss. Another area you see Lonzo's diverse skill set is in his shooting ability, right?
Well, that's the one knock coming in, and he's shown people now that he could step up and knock those down. So close range or at the arc, Lonzo getting more and more comfortable and confident in his offensive ability.
Here's Ball. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. For 3, Collins. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Ball passes to Levine. And he makes it on the layup.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a 6th sense for when to dish it.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ball outside. Now Williams. Collins defending. Excellent D there from Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside and during the contact and finding his shot.
Young against Ball. Oh, there's the alley. And Collins with the slam.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Takes the three. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball against Young. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. There's Young with the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Known for his explosive athleticism, gotta like watching Levine finish with power at the basket.
And here's Young. Puts up a three. And that's not going to go. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
On the floor for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, got that one up quick. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the mess.
Atlanta ball.
And Atlanta shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Pass to Capella. Young with it. To the middle. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep. Young's got 5 points.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Ball against Young. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. And he lobs it up top.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Levine. And here is Vucevic. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But, Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, VA, before it is. We see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters, where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Collins with it, picked up by DeRozan. And here's Hunter for three. Atlanta gets it back. Outside Young. The three-pointer off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. There's Young with the three, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. The three. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. The shot is good by Levine.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Williams against Collins. Pass to Young. There's the drive, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. 4 on the clock. Here's Hunter. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Back to ball. Vucevic with it. He's against Capella. DeRozan for 3. Vucevic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vucevic has got his first bucket in this one.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Here's Young. There's the triple. The putback.
Well, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
And so it's Atlanta up.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 assists. And
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
We've got Kobe White, Tony Bradley out there with Johnson. Then it's Green, and it's Jones in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
That's his first personal foul.
Atlanta with the ball. Throws it up high. The lob. Very well done.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
White against Williams. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Green, the pass to White. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Williams against White. Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Jang. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
White, the pass to Johnson. And there's the drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari just jamming that one home off the drive like it was nothing.
Outside, Green. Back to White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
And he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing and has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Gallinari. And it's Williams off the drive. Yep, that one's good.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Pass to Bradley. Gallinari pulls it in.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Reddish. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside, Green. Now Johnson. Here's Bradley. Back to Johnson. Blocked! There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Drops in the 3.
No hesitation whatsoever from Reddish on that one.
Green, the pass to White. Outside Jones. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Almost converts despite the contact.
At the line for
White hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside, Williams to the inside. White with the steal. Inside, here's Johnson, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
White. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Jones. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking in total control. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Young with the double team. White for three. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. White with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Bradley. Clock at 6. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight, it's working.
Hunter, good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Hunter's gotten 2 of his 4 attempts to go from outside. Pass to Bradley. Back to White. Now here's Johnson. Collins defending. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. From deep, Capella. Chicago grabs the miss. Green, the pass to White. Here's Bradley. Johnson with it, guarded by Young. Here's Bradley. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
There's Young with the 3, and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls on offense. 17-point game. White, the pass to Johnson. Over Bogdanovich. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
At the line for the Bulls.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Bogdanovich from long range. Offensive board. Johnson against Collins. To the paint. Stolen. Outside White. Pass to Bradley. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here's Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Hawks ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Atlanta's got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth. And Young draws the double. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Goes up again. For 3, Collins. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella finds Young. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Green. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Green's got his first points of the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
This goes to
a pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Clint Capella.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
.58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the lob. Picked it. White with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
Chicago foul. Tony Bradley. That's his first personal foul.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Offensive rebound. And Collins with the slam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Third team foul.
Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Young with it. The three is up. Jones with the block. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Ace. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Along.
Well, and nothing tips up. Good evening. What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's Ball, takes it inside, and Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
And here's Oladipo. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
From Victor Oladipo.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Levine. He feeds it to Williams. 2 points. That one goes.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Lowry passes to Butler. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
So it's Miami now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Taken away by Williams to the paint. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And DeRozan kicks the ball. Feeds it to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Oladipo outside. Adebayo passes to Butler, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
Here's Ball. Kicks it to DeRozan. Passes it to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 5.
Love the confidence from Zach at the heart. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Butler dishes to Lowry. Butler against DeRozan. And that'll be 2. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Got to reward the big man for running the floor. Bam Adebayo takes all opportunities in transition.
Now, Jay, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. He'd have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. To the inside. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 5.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Levine against Oladipo. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Ball, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Lowry's shot is good.
Very comfortable operating in the mid-range area. That's a signature shot for Kyle Lowry.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Driving in. Makes it off the glass. He's got 11.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost... Oh, he made it! He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place explode.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Miami.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Robinson. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus into the small forward spot. 4 on the clock. The fader. Ball with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero. He was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Robinson passes to Hero. Here's Morris. A shake. Back to Hero. From the stripe. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hero's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat. White looking around. Over in the corner, Green. The pass to Jones. No good there off the double clutch.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Strus passes to Hero. There's the dish to Dedmon. Pass to Strus. Now Hero. Over Green. And it's Miami with another.
Stays composed in just about every game situation. It looks like Tyler has his own version of hero ball.
White drives in. Outside Bradley. Jones dishes to Green. Back to Jones. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And Bradley gets it to go.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Here's DeRozan. Williams trying to break free, and it's DeRozan missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Adebayo finds Tucker. It's Oladipo on the wing. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's DeRozan. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Miami leading by 5. It's stolen by DeRozan, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami.
Kyle Lowry.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Tucker. His three-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Williams kicks to Levine. Back to Williams. DeRozan passes to Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry against Ball. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Again, the miss by the Heat. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside, Ball. He dishes it to Williams. Nasty move. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. Baseline Jay on the way.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Tucker, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
For offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
Miami shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Bulls trail by 8. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Levine. The feed to Vucevic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Here's Butler, and Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Adebayo. And so it's the Miami Heat. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points. And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Offensive rebound. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Misses the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Levine can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Butler passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Oladipo against Vucevic. Back to Butler. No one near him. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. He wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. So for the Bulls, Lowry finds Morris. Now here's Dedmon, guarded by Bradley. Nice move, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Heat lead by 5.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
White dishes to Green. Into the lane, and then jammed down as he goes right over Markieff Morris.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Here's White. It's tipped. Johnson kicks to Jones. And Johnson with the stop.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Lowry passes to Robinson. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Lowry against Ball. Lowry passes to Strus. He kicks to Dedmon. Shot from 16. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ball. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Down low. Here's Dedmon. Sweet move. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 1:44 left in the third. And Levine throws it down.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Ball against Lowry. Kicks it to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Dedmon passes to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Outside for Lowry. Back to Robinson. Pass to Strus. Dishes it to Lowry. To the inside. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And Miami making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Levine dishes the ball. There's the pass to Williams. Levine against Oladipo. For the lead. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He had just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Oladipo dishes to Robinson. Back to Oladipo to stop the drought. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
Here's White. Drives to the hoop. Pushing it up. Here's Strus. With his first shot attempt, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. White the pass to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
All the officials are all over that one.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Levine's checked in for Green. And Ball subbed in for White. Lowry finds Butler. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Oladipo against Levine. To take the lead, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is. Getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Levine with it. Ball, the pass to Levine. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Inside, it's stolen by Vucevic. Ball with it, out defended by Adebayo. And they go to the intentional foul. Williams is checked in for the Bulls.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Bulls substitution. Patrick
Levine against Oladipo. Levine looking around, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Oladipo against Levine. Just 3 to shoot. Over Oladipo. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lowry against Williams. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded.
Crafty play by Jimmy, sticking with his shot despite the close D to draw the foul.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Levine against Oladipo. Levine kicks the ball. Back to Levine. Dish now to Vucevic. Outside Levine to take the lead. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Oladipo goes in, shoots over Vucevic, and there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oh, a go-to guy in big moments. Oladipo has been an all-star in this league, and Vic embraces the pressure situations.
Outside ball. With the drive. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Lowry passes to Butler. Nifty move. Outside for Lowry. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's ball. They'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to DeRozan. Levine up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Levine's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Oladipo right side. Adebayo with the elbow.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
In Levine, here we go. It's Adebayo with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Ball. Here's Lowry, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And that's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
It's stolen by Adebayo.
That's right. No other option but to foul unless he misses.
That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it.
Make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. You're not missing.
Thank you.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Smart passes to Brown. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now, here's Ball. Levine dishes to Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Driving inside. Just 5 on the clock.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dennis Schroeder. Woo-hoo!
Nice shot by Smart.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
There's the triple. Ball kicks to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the paint, it's deflected. Here's Williams. And the layup is good.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Ball against Schroeder. To Vucevic. Back to Ball. Schroeder against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, defensively, you want to take Levine out of his rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
Here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Smart deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Horford. Count it.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Levine against Smart. The kick out to Ball. Driving to the basket. Outside Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Schroeder passes to Horford. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Brown, good.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Knocked loose and taken away by Brown. Stolen by Ball. Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Shooting for Chicago.
And both free throws good for Williams. Here's Schroeder. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Tatum. 1:22 left in the first. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Boston. And Levine throws it down.
Nifty move by Levine, improving the handle every year, it seems.
41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Schroeder kicks to Brown. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Don't you have the sense that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender, I'm up to the challenge.
Now here's Brown. He's got 7. Shoots over DeRozan. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Brown's got 9.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Celtics lead by 1. The second. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. The kick out to Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Horford high post. That shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Chicago leading by 3. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The pass to Vucevic. Over Horford. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space. To get to the basket.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Endorse that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in the state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
Levine dishes to Williams. Back to Levine. It's stolen by Schroeder. Williams kicks to Brown. Back to Williams. Nice D from Levine.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
DeRozan finds Williams. And yes, it's good. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Ball. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Williams trying to break free. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. And the Bulls lead by 5. Smart against Levine. Tatum dishes to Williams. The layup off target. The Bulls leading by 5. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's White. Good work there as it goes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's White. Goes back up. They kick it out to Green. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 5 on the basket for Williams.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Bradley kicks to White. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the right iron. Smart, wide open, he fires. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They're playing for each other. So, that's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. And it's Schroeder in at the point. He's in the game for the Celtics.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group. So it's Boston now. 7-point differential. Here's Pritchard. And the rejection by Bradley. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Pritchard passes to Cantor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cantor's got his first points of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
White looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
And both free throws good for White.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pritchard passes to Cantor. And stolen by White. Green with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. And Green with the basket on the assist by White. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Here's Pritchard. White covering. Cantor, the pass to Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Johnson.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
It's slammed in by Jones.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Pritchard. Busted. No good that time either.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Celtics trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Green inside the 3-point line. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And stolen by White. Green with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Jacks up a 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pritchard passes to Cantor. Richardson outside. From 13. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here we go, 1-on-1. Jones, no one around him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jones has got 5 now.
Boy, it takes some guts to pull up from 3-point range on the fast break, but definitely the right move. You drill it, you look good. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Celtics trail by 16. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Cantor trying to free himself up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
Offensive rebound. And another shot, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Bulls substitution.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Ball dishes to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. 13 feet away. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Cantor. Rebound by the Bulls.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Ball's got 8 points.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Pritchard passes to Williams. That one goes. Count it.
And he found the soft spot in the knee on that possession.
Outside Levine. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter out. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Ball finds DeRozan. At the elbow, Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Williams for 3, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
I'll tell you cannot give Marcus Smart that much room because he will throw it down. Puts his vertical to excellent use.
Here's Ball, and there's the try, and Ball slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Williams. Off target with his 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Down by 12. And it's Vucevic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Ball kicks to Levine. Brown against DeRozan. Outside, Ball, just 5 to shoot. Down low, here's Vucevic. And the call on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Personal foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
And here's Tatum for 3, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
To the inside. And it's Vucevic missing. It's stolen by Vucevic. Shoots from 12. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Ball dishes to Williams. Back to Ball. Over Tatum. Levine for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, Levine's range, his consistency from 3 are so problematic.
Brown the pass to Schroeder. And finished off by Brown.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And finished off by Horford.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Schroeder. Horford. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
If you want to know why they turned to Al Horford, it's because he delivers time and again.
DeRozan for 3. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Now they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Levine against Smart. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine dishes to Williams. Back to Levine. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. It's stolen by Vucevic. Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces. Before we get...
Thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Levine. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And here's Young. Bogdanovic passes to Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
How about that touch, Bogdanovic? That time from way out.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Hunter covering. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Young. First quarter of play, a minute in. Going inside. That one falls.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Hunter. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. Williams with it. Picked up by Collins. Ball against Young. Here's Levine. Capella with a rebound. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Collins, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Capella in the high post. Working on Williams. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trae knocks one down.
Ball against Young. Pass to Vucevic. The 3 from Ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Now Young. Now Capella. Ball with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Hunter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Here's Ball. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Takes it inside. Ball with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Outside Hunter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Young from long range. Here's Capella. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Pass to Vucevic. And that one's long.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Well, the Bulls shooting has not been great early, just 27%. From downtown, kept alive by Atlanta. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Ball outside. DeRozan for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Atlanta with a 9. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Levine passes to Williams, goes back up. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Bogdanovich. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Ball passes to Levine. He takes it in. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hunter finds Collins. Here's Capella. The shake. And the layup is up and in. Capella's gotten 4 this quarter.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Young. Hunter on the wing. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hunter's got 7.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
And it's Ball off the drive. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Hunter driving inside, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Using electric speed. Levine just relishes the opportunity to drive through the defense.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic. In Capella's journey to the NBA, born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Tipped. Vucevic with a steal. Williams passes to Ball. Outside Levine. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides and playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan finds Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on an 11-3 run. There's Young with the 3.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good that time. Young's got 6.
Feeling out the defense, Trae Young, great patience there, and then just enough room to squeeze one off.
Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Pass to Williams. DeRozan outside. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Levine's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They're really working the paint now.
Free throw is good. Young.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade that both teams really benefited from. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Collins finds Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Young.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's White. Rebound, Trae Young. And they're on the run. And here's Hunter from the arc. Fires in the triple. Hunter's got 12.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
DeAndre Hunter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to the first half was all about DeAndre Hunter. He had 12 points, 2 assists. And that does it for our halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for Chicago, Kobe White out there with Green. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Johnson in at the 4-man position. Here's Bradley.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That's his third. First team foul.
That free throw no good.
Line for the Bulls, Tony Bradley.
He hits the second from the line. And Atlanta has possession. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. And here's Young. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. He's got 12.
Well, you can see why Clint Capella is always up there in terms of field goal percentage in the NBA. Every season, close-in shots, big-time results.
Outside Jones. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside Young. Into the lane. Here's Collins. Rebounded by Johnson. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Outside White. Pass to Jones. Up again. It's good on the putback. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And Collins with the slam.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Collins against Johnson. Pass to Jones. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Hawks on D. Levine can't hit. Young against Ball. And the Hawks with another 3.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Ball passes to Williams. DeRozan for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Williams passes to Ball. Levine with it. Guarded by Young. Ball outside. Over Capella. And again, no good by Chicago. Hunter against Levine. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Vucevic. Back to Williams. Stolen by Collins. From deep, Capella. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Young, the pass to Collins. Capella with it. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Ball passes to Levine. Will it go? Back to Vucevic. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Williams. Collins with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Young, the pass to Capella. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Levine, good.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Young can't hit. And so it's Atlanta up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Young with it. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. Shot by Levine, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Poke loose. Ball outside. Back to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Clock at 6. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. DeRozan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Vucevic with it. And Capella picks him up defensively.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
The 3 from Ball. That one doesn't drop. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Shot from the top of the key. Kept alive. Hunter up top. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. DeRozan passes to Williams. Outside Levine. Lets it go from 14. The putback. The kick out to Ball. Pass to DeRozan. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Ball against Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 20.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Vucevic finds DeRozan. 6 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shot clock at 3. DeRozan passes to Levine.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Off target with the 3. Chicago has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss. The Hawks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. They get it again. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 20 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Clint Capella.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from 3.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
There's Young with the 3.
Alonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Atlanta with a rebound. Levine with a steal. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Levine with room to shoot. Drains the jumper to finish off the break.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
The shot. DeRozan for three. Sinks it from distance.
That's exactly what the coaching staff wants to see out of DeRozan. The hair trigger release, the decisiveness.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch.